So make sure you're capturing the whoa, that was good moments in your notebook. Are we calling it a trail guide? Has anyone said that yet?
Yeah.
Is that too campy? Okay. Keep your phones handy, and I don't mean for scrolling or anything like that, but I want you to keep your phones handy because a number of these presenters have included QR codes for you. We'll put those on the screen with lots of extra tips that they really want you to know, but don't necessarily have time to dive into within the session. So each presenter will also give you things that you can work on right away. It's gonna get the spaghetti noodle brain cranking, and you're gonna be like, ooh, this is good. Write that down. And then especially once you get home. So think about it, you're getting a lot of information this week. Once you get home, you're gonna have your plan. So as we learned yesterday, and with Mary, Stacey, and Deb, as they elaborated on that just now, we are heading toward such an exciting time for Scentsy and your business. Are you feeling it? I hope you're feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm stoked. I cannot wait for everything. And I was watching the images. We've been looking at these for a number of months, and I think I'm more along the warm and the classic vibe. So just a little bit. So think about it. Think about what you relate to most, and then you can transition that and start asking questions with your customers. So speaking of customers, here to kick us up on how to grow your customer base, please welcome Kimberly Nation to the stage.
Hey everyone, is everyone excited for the new products that are coming?
Yeah.
So am I. All right, so I'm going to talk to you today about how to grow your customer base. We live in a world that scrolls, but people don't buy from screens, they buy from people. My name is Kimberly Nation, and I've been a director for almost 6 years. I want to collaborate with y'all about the power of in-person connection. It has helped me not only to grow my Scentsy customer base, but to build relationships that have turned into loyal, repeat customers, team members, and even friends. So here you are at SFR 2025, wanting to grow your business, create real momentum, and stop feeling like you sometimes shout into the online void. So this soundbite is for you. So let's get right into what works for me and what could work for you. For what truly moves people isn't the algorithm, it's the authentic conversation. So like in line at Target, I chat with my adult kids at restaurants, or even talking to my favorite barista at my favorite coffee shop. Because we all know people do listen, so I keep a few go-to phrases in my back pocket. You always smell amazing. What fragrance are you wearing? I'm obsessed with home fragrance too. What scent are you melting at home? Or you can just say, I help people make their homes smell like heaven. Do you want a free sample? When I'm working as a nurse, I always wash my scrubs with Laundry Line, and when I give report to the nurse at work, she always says, what are you wearing? She thinks it's perfume, but it's really Scentsy. I then tell her that I use the laundry products, I wash my scrubs in them, and then that sparks a conversation, and then I bring them samples. So why does this work for me? Because scent is emotional. It's tied to a memory and comfort. When I connect to conversation with the fragrance, it sparks curiosity, it doesn't spark a sale. So I always have many testers on me, scent circles or samples that people can touch, smell, and react to. That is what I consider a sensory experience. It builds interest faster than any social media post. The connection calendar. So I don't wait for events to come to me. I plan the connection calendar every single month. I try to front load every single month with local events. I go to my massages 3 times per month, and I don't go to the same massage therapist, so I always like to switch them up. Craft nights, experience new snacks at different locations, install small businesses, and I like to tag them on social media. I don't just go, I go with intention. I think of one simple goal: meet 3 new people and have a real conversation with them. I don't always talk about Scentsy, I make it more about them. So when you focus on people and not pitching, then they will remember who you are. They remember that you cared, and they will remember that you listened to them. How I build rapport. I ask questions. What do you do for work? How do you relax at home? I actively listen. I mirror their energy. I find common ground. For value, a sample, a scent tip, or even a private one-on-one link to a fun giveaway. And yes, I do my follow-ups. I send a quick message like, I love chatting with you at the coffee shop yesterday. I thought of you when you said that fall was your favorite scent. I smelled this new amazing fall scent. Do you want me to drop you off a sample? That simple follow-up has led to repeat orders and even future team members. So how do I complement this online? I use it every day. I never skip a day, ever. There it is. I use video and story content that shows me. So like my house, my scent space, my 1 of 7 dogs knocking over warmers, because people will buy real. Instead of posting buy this now, I post stories like my daughter walked in and the house smelled like cookies. So mission accomplished. That's like hashtag baked apple pie. When I use tools like ChatGPT, I give prompts like write 3 short story style captions for a mom who sells fragrance and wants to spark emotion and not push a sale. Then I take those and I tweak them into my voice, and I always make them sound like me and not ChatGPT. This makes my content feel like a conversation and not a commercial. So why does this work for me? Because connection creates loyalty. A flyer might create a click, a story might get you a like, but a conversation will create a customer. So when you show up in person, you make them feel seen, you follow up with care, and you tell your story, not just sharing a link to leave it on social media, and then you're posting and praying and hoping that you get an order. You're building a customer list, and you're building that community. People don't remember a discount. They remember how they made you feel, or how you made them feel. So I want to leave you with this challenge. Grab a pen or your notebook that you got in your kit, and I want you to jot down 3 ways that you can meet more people in person this month, and even in the month of August. You could host a scent sampling night. You could go to a networking event. You could offer samples at work, whatever fits your lifestyle. Do it with intention every single time. Your next loyal customer isn't in your follower count. They're standing in line behind you, sitting next to you at the game, or asking you where you got that amazing smell from that's on your scrubs at work. Scentsy is more than warmers and wax. It's a connection in a jar, and you are the storyteller. So let's stop waiting for the algorithm and start showing up in person with a purpose. My patient just told me last week, they said, don't let others make you feel like they are your competition. Instead, teach your competition and watch your business reap those rewards. I hope my collaboration sparks an idea, filled your cup, because August 1st will be here before you know it. Remember this, your light doesn't dim when someone else shines. In fact, it glows brighter when you help someone turn their warmer on. Be the kind of business hustler that lifts the room. Your success will rise with it, so share your snacks.